Hello there, and welcome to the 32nd episode of Strategic Zoomcast. You're watching Tomakaze's Combat Engineers. They're on a road. What road is this, you might ask? This is the first time I've cast a game on it. It's the Hellbear. And he's up against the German player from the south. The German player is Lyconious, formerly known as RTN Lyconious. This guy's been around in the scene for a very, very long time, as has Tomakaze. Both these guys have been fighting battles for many a year. They may be friends, but in this game they are going to be bitter enemies for you today. This MG42 is the perfect tool for the halberd. Notice my cursor as it turns red shielded. The MG is just so perfect for these negative cover engagements. And we watch through the hedgerows. You see this conscript does not stand a chance. That's right, conscript. Tomakaze has gone for a conscript-based build, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly trying out some innovative strategies, such as using the backbone of the Soviet army. And that's not being facetious. Most people go for penal battalions these days. So, very interesting that he's gone for this strategy. At his disposal, he has tank hunter tactics, Lend-Lease, and Soviet shock army. So, be very keen to see what he does with it. You'll notice he's going straight for a lovely little sweep for the cut-offs with his combat engineer squad. Sees a sniper coming out. No, yes, there you go. First round to the battlefield. The German sharpshooter eats a Mosin Nagant shot and retreats back to base after getting a big volley off from that Gewehr 43 with the scope. More conscripts coming out. That's your fourth squad. So, Strategic Zoomcast, this is an innovation of mine. If you're not familiar with it, it does allow us better visibility of the late game situations where there's too much going on to count. It really is a valuable tool. If you want to support my efforts as a caster, set up a Patreon account today. It's in the description. It was a request from a user, and most of the money will be used to fund competitive activity. Enough about that. Let's keep on task with the game. NG42 doing the great work we expected to do. Here's the backup from Tomakaze's other conscripts. What's he doing? He's just allowing these guys to mulch shots and get punished, quite frankly. I know this guy's a sterling player, though, so I fully expect him to have something up his sleeve. And that was this flanking conscript. The timing wasn't quite there. However, the MG has eaten some shots. Will he find his way behind this green cover? Car 98s of the Grenadier squad giving good shots in. That was a mistimed push from Tomakaze. It didn't work how he expected it to, and he is getting now punished if the Wehrmacht player, Lyconious, starts to soak up the map. So let's discuss the Halber a little bit. It is a very interesting map. It's got a nice traditional kind of setup. And it is, as we say, mostly about this big band of negative cover across the centre. Other than that, it does have traditional cut-off arrangements. But they, you know, you do have to get across the band of negative cover to get it to them. What does allow that is some of these large tree sectors, which can act as sight blockers from stuff like the sniper, the MG. So it's all about making use of the trees and getting over the road in areas your opponent does not expect. The Wehrmacht build of Lyconious. He's already gone for battle phase 1, by the way. That's right, battle phase 1, which yields tier 2. So he's going to be able to get something out of that very momentarily. However, I would argue that his tier 0/tier 1 build has been quite heavy, especially when you consider he's going for a second MG as we speak. So this is a very map-specific build from Lyconious. He expects to be getting 2 MGs out and basically smothering his opponent. However, he might be losing one right here. He's not packed up in time. You've got 10 Mosin Nagant rifles firing across a swathe of negative cover. Oh, wasn't able to pick him off. Meanwhile, a conscript nearly died to these 6 grenadiers here. Is getting the cut-off from the fuel, you notice. Oh no, that's the cut-off there, my bad. Not cast a game on this map before. I've only played a few games on it myself in auto match. It's one that seems to be vetoed quite heavily, unfortunately. I do think it is a good map, but it has been vetoed quite heavily. What's that there? The 120mm mortar of the Soviet shock army. Very interesting from Tomakaze. That almost rhymed, didn't it? There we go. I'm just taking a very quick drink of beer. I am on Leffe. I did possibly pass an exam today. Touch wood, but I'll get the results in 6 weeks. I've been working very hard all weekend. Mosin Nagant conscripts there. Roaring into position, past the cone of fire of the MG. The sniper's been found out. This Grenadier's got his pants down as well. This is a big onslaught from Tomakaze. He's made use of these arguably underpowered conscripts to do some great work. Shame that there wasn't a Molotov cocktail. And you know what? Lyconious had it covered. He had this second MG set up, and it protected his Wehrmacht forces. Unfortunately for him, however, he is cut off from this fuel, so that was a cut off. And he has been pushed around quite a lot by Tomikaze in this early game. But, tit for tat, we also have him going northeast with this Grenadier to do some decapping of his own. So as I say, we're in a bit of a lull in activity right now as we allow the forces to spread out once more. The MG42 setting up, as is the sniper. We also have the 251 half-track making its entrance onto the field. This is going to allow better reinforcing. In the full balance patch, which this game isn't on, these babies have just been given the ability to transport anything that isn't an AT gun, which is really nice. These Stukas are just sitting here, gathering dust. One could imagine that this is the Luftwaffe being impotent without any fuel supplies in the late war, just as Berlin is about to fall. Oh god, the sniper's in a difficult position, and he knows it has to retreat immediately from the conscripts. We've got Tier 3 coming up, the Tankovi Battalion Command. Combat engineers hard at work putting sandbags down, which constructs that building. Finally got his own cut off back in the northeast there. Fuel denied for a moment. Not sure it's going to matter too much though. Ooh, that mortar had a big shot in there. Has gotten 2 kills. What was that there? Was that the that same mortar? Oh dear god. LMG42 with the MG42. That's an MG84 coming down on this conscript. It cannot survive this. It does neutralise the victory point. It's the mortar with a big shot in, gets another kill. There's no fucking end to this! As the Grenadiers are under heavy duress. Oh, he's got to be careful. This mortar's going to be out for blood. The Pak 40 is about to be built, and it's just as well because if you notice in the the top left right of your screen, God, I'll get it right eventually, you've got the T70 in build. Conscripts in a difficult situation, LMG42 fire coming down on them. Are they going to survive this one? Indeed they do. They're very, very lucky conscripts in my opinion. Let's get a bit of strategic zoom action on the go. Not that we need it right now, but it is always nice to just get a feel for it. Sniper's opening up yet again. It's got 15 kills. Count it, 15 kills already. 16 now. Spoke too soon. Here comes the T70. That's now there. A very matter-of-fact statement from AE. It definitely is a thing. Oh god, we've got the PPSHs upgraded. The Pak 40's been found out, which is just as well for Tomakaze. He'll now realise the T70 can't be quite as daring as he would have liked to have been. Sniper does have incendiary rounds if it needs them. If it kills another man on this conscript, it could actually finish them off on retreat. Might just do that. Oh, didn't quite get the micro off in time. Sniper wasn't able to do the work it needed to do. T70 with some great first shots. 3 kills already. Jesus Christ, what a beast. Gets round the side of the Pak 40. Pak 40 repositions all the while under heavy duress from the Moslem Gans. Not enough to stop the T70 being shot at. Goes back within the cone of fire. What is he thinking? Oh, conscript goes down. All for an AT grenade. Was it worth it? I highly doubt it. 2 came in tandem. I can see what he was going for. Not sure it was worth it. However, this might be worth it. Get that T70 in there, boyo. Very daring from Tomakaze. American Blutz. Blutz, I said meant blood, guts and glory. I said the word Blutz instead. There's a new one. Oh, but it didn't just come to fruition there for Tomakaze. I'd always like a bit of aggression, especially from a Soviet player wielding the classic old conscripts, and all he has to show for it is 2 conscripts less. He's going to have to rebuild and reconfigurate. Great game though so far. I've chosen well today, and I love this battlefield. Just look at it. It's very realistic. Nice. Rifle nade goes in, hits the mortar. Some papers strewn about the battlefield there, possibly from some propaganda leafleting, or maybe Goebbels shutting up shop as he retreats back to Berlin. Who knows? Who knows? Snipers on 20 kills. This guy is a beast. He survived Stalingrad and is just really wreaking absolute havoc on his opponents. Pack 40 could really take some firing lessons from him. You want to keep the T-70 at bay, of course. And you got to notice that Tomakaze really has got a diminished infantry presence now. I mean, he really can't push for the next 2 or 3 minutes because he was relying upon massed infantry to push away the pack and then the mortar to follow up. And he just doesn't have that arrowhead anymore. He's all shaft, no head. Indeed, Matt, indeed. You will notice there is a second T-70 in the build, so we're going to get the T-140 on the go. It's nice that he's got this S-mine cleared as well. That's going to help him out considerably. Can't even venture onto the road, the autobahn, because these grenadiers will just pick him apart. Absolutely. We do have a lull in activity at the moment. We're having the bunker finally built to finally heal a lot of those low health infantry options. And also we're having Battle Phase 2 going up for the Wehrmacht player. Elsewhere, we now have the second T-70 on the field to match its brother, the first T-70, which is taking some lucky shots in, as is the mortar, which, by the way, is still on 3 kills. Pretty underwhelming from that. Always expect the 120mm to be either Hiroshima-like in scope or not very good at all. It seems to somewhat be the latter of those two options right now. There is time, though. This game has legs, and it knows how to use them. Snipers in difficult territory. I wonder if he'll notice. He won't have chance because the MG has suppressed him. As second T-70 comes into vision. God, another shot goes in on the MG42. There is no Faust. Sniper's gotten away. And that's a neutral engagement so far. No big wins from either player. Tomakaze's shown his hand. I wonder how Lyconious is going to thwart him. We're looking to be getting tier 3 up shortly. He does have the fuel, does Lyconious. And he's going to be looking to get either a Stug or, of course, the Panzerwehr out. Saying that, though, I mean, 7 command points already in. He will have options if he decides to go Lightning War. The most chosen commander in 1v1 Company of Heroes 2 history. More great shots from this MG42. Hasn't decrewed one of them yet, and they do both have Veterancy 1 now. Giving it, of course, the incendiary round, should they want to use them. T-70's doing some great work. I mean, this one's got 7 kills, the original one, but it is all about just trying to flank the sides, and he is able to protect them. You'll notice we've got T-70 over here. The Minesweeper combat engineer is going to be able to cap up there. Interestingly, he's now built a ZIS gun from tier 2. I'm really impressed by that choice from Tomakaze. I think that's going to help him quite a lot. I mean, because obviously he's gone for a light tank-based build, which opens him up to a tier 3 answer from Lyconious, which is the obvious kind of choice. And he's getting Pioneers back to base now. He's going to probably be going for that next. And I think ZIS gun's going to help him out tremendously. Also from Tomakaze's build, we could actually be seeing a 152 howitzer, the ML20. It'd be interesting. We don't see it that often in high-level auto match, but it doesn't mean it's bad, it just means we don't see it. As we go for a big dive for the T-70s, he's going to try and find the rear side of the pack forge. Always focus the pack gun with your first onslaught from these T-70s. If Von Ivan's taught you anything, it's that. He has to stop them, though. The 251 was acting as a blocker there for the T-70. This pack 40 is still operational. Takes out the T-70 with its last shot. That was the unvetted T-70. Tomakaze will be happy to know Pack 40 is then recrewed by the Grenadier and is able to keep combat effective thanks to the 251. So great utility use there. Would have been helpful to have the ZIS gun in scope, but he's able to decrew yet again and push away the MG. This could be fantastic if he's able to cap the pack. Will he be able to get it? Conscripts go in. They suffer because of it, as does the T-70. He's got to keep these shots coming in. He's got to make this work. Big shot in from the 120mm. Of course, decreased damage from your own mortar helped a lot in that situation. And the ZS is now here. Will we be seeing a barrage? Yes, we will indeed. And he's been able to steal the pack. Great push from Tomakaze there. What a game we're watching. What a frenetic situation. It's a battle that has really evolved into something quite pleasurable to the eye and the mind as we watch this game. And that's what we want to see. What we're now going to be wanting to see is Lyconious respond in kind. We're going to see this guy come out with something from Tier 3 that will really help him get back into this one. Because he's just suffered a big loss. When you lose your pack 40, which is now going to get... Look at this thing. Such a fearsome predator. It's only got 2 wheels, but the amount of tracked vehicles it's destroyed in Company Heroes 2 history is phenomenal. Best AT gun pound for pound in the game. And Tomakaze now has one. So we're going to be wanting to see something from Lyconious that will really make our heads turn and say, this guy, a legendary strategy kind of player. He's able to get back in and pull things back from the brink of insanity. And that's exactly what, you know, we're going to be wanting to see him do. I mean, let's discuss his options. One thing he's gone for straight away is a second pack 40. I think that is... pretty solid. He knows he's up against the Vet 2 T70 now. And possibly more options from Tomakaze. He doesn't want it to spread out of control from the Soviet player, so he needs to keep it within his control. That's what the Pack 40 is going to do. The second built one now, so we now have 3 AT guns on the field. Got engagements starting to come about in the east. And I suppose one good thing for Lyconious is his 2 Grenadiers have great veterancy and both have LMGs. Also his sniper, 27 kills, Vet 2. So these 3 things really keeping him in the advantage at the moment. But it could go so wrong at any one moment thanks to the 120mm and the Vet 2 T70. Just taking a few swigs of beer there. Keep me limber. God, this Pioneer's in a difficult... Well, not in a difficult situation. It's bloody dead, Matt. Is there any Faust on the retreat path for this T70? Tomakaze with a great reverse. Goes to the west side, not the east side, and keeps away from it regardless. You really feel this guy is in the ascendancy. Still no choices from Lyconious, though, from in terms of commanders. So he's still got options. One of which is elite troops, which could be a great late game tool if he keeps on top of the... Nice from the LMG Grenadiers. Decrew the pack, which is just good manpower attrition. He's not able to really, or is he? He might be able to recover it. Look at him. He's got everything set up. The MG42, the Pack 40, 2 MG42, so an MG84 in total. The sniper's also there. He's going to try and get it back, but I'm not sure that's a wise decision. There you go. Suppress, cannot capture when suppressed. Really does help. Where's that second MG? It's watching over the eastern side. Oh! Oh my god! That was savage from the 120mm all the way from base. Just absolutely obliterated that Vet 2 Grenadier. Oh, and here comes that dastardly Sturmovik. The one click is now going to parade around the battlefield. Here we go on his second pass. Takes a bit of a dive. There again, going to cause all kinds of problems for Lyconious. And that is not what we wanted for him. He looked set to make it work, and then a big barrage came in, and it just obliterated one of the things keeping him in the game. Also got Demo on this west side here we're going to have to watch out for. God, he's got his work cut out for him. Panzerfear comes onto the field. This thing equally has a lot of work, but 2 pack guns possibly make mincemeat of the medium tank. And you're asking yourself, why is this a GG? Well, wait and see. These guys are true competitors. They're very good auto-match level players, top 50, been around for a long time. And if anything can make its way back into this game, it's Lyconious. Trust me on that one. That savage 4-man destruction from that 120mm though. Gee Christ, can we just take a moment to remember these Grenadiers? Look at them. Goodbye, Grenadiers, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the Reich. T70 doing some Decent work, as usual. 18 kills on that thing, bet 2. And we now got the T-34 out from tier 4 of Tomakaze. When did that happen? It happened recently. It's newly built. 1 kill. Oh, Faust goes in. The packs are in cahoots, though. This pack 40 itself needs to reposition. Interesting situation. Rear armor facing from the Panzerfear. Needs to find his way around this position, in my opinion. Good suppression down on the conscripts and these combat engineers. He's got to get around that. This tree line isn't able to do so. Flamer somehow manages to find his way to the pack, and Lyconious just not able to do the work. Relief infantry is set up though, so any losses now, if he gets 6 losses, he's able to replenish his stocks. And look at this setup from Tomakaze. Great setup from him. And he's already building another T-34, most built tank of all time. Tank with the most tank-on-tank kills of all time. Just through sheer weight of numbers, of course. It is the most iconic design in World War II, in my opinion. Either that or the Tiger, it's got to be, hasn't it? Depends where you come from, I guess. The Western world will probably say the Tiger, the Eastern world will probably say the T-34. So he's got all tier structures out. It's rare you see that in a game. It's a nice combined arms play from both players, in all honesty. That's what we've seen. It's been very pleasurable in that regard. Another AT grenade goes in. Still got relief infantry set up. He's not made most use of it yet. So he's only got, well, he's got 52 seconds left before he can get some Osttrooping out. He's also going for the Ostwind, the Flak Panzer. Oh god, more Sturmovix coming down. I suppose the advantage at least. Oh, there is no advantage. He's got line of sight given by the combat engineers. Pack 40's in dire straits, as is the Grenadier. If it stays within the sight of the Sturmovik, got to keep that 251 out of the line of sight. Let's get a bit of fog of war there. That's what he can see, and that's where he's going to be attacking as the tanks come parading in. The Soviet war machine is on the onslaught. This 251 is in dire situation. Needs to get back in action. 251 getting taken out. Panzerfear's got to come round and take out the T-70s. That's probably going to be the target of choice, but he sees the situation. Look at that Soviet massed armour. Ostwind, great ability to take out the air attacks there, which pretty much makes his commander now a little bit useless. Of course, the 120mm has been great, but the Sturmovik was the crowning glory. Oh! An MG gets taken out as well, and that weapon gets destroyed instantly. Needs to try and get the AT gun. Oh, he goes in for the dive, though. He goes in for the dive. The MG, this massed armour doesn't know what's going to hit it. Possibly with a Panzerfaust coming in. Nice ability to keep those tanks alive. Still needs to try and get that pack 40 if he can. Osttrooping, you need to go and do that right now. 2 of those babies. No LMGs though. There you go. He does manage to get it back. He's still in the battle. Very good from Lyconious. Good survival skills. Still got the central victory point as well. He's well in this game still. Great hanging on. This guy is a survivalist. Achievement unlocked. Nice setup from the red swathe in the north. Interesting spread from the southern Axis player right now. These guys are bitter enemies sworn into battle, and they're competing for you. It's the damn height of their extreme right now. Vet 1 Pioneer really could have done with Vet 2 to try and get increased repair times, but he's not gotten that, never mind. Fear, the Panzerfear. It's on the battlefield. It's going to be doing as much work as it can do with only 50% health. MG set up to the rear of his onslaught there. Could do being a bit further forward. Good thing about having Osttrooping on the field is he is able to recrew his support weapons more quickly. And look at this. We've had another T-70. T-34. There's the third build. 3 of them in total and a T-70. Got to be close to pop cap, and no he isn't. He's only at 82, so he's still got room to keep adding. Let's check out the population of T-34s. It is surprisingly 10, so he is able to keep them coming on. There you go, more Sturmovik attacks. Where's the Ostwind when you need it? There you go. It's going to have to stop its repair and try and take out this. You have to look at that. Just keep an eye on it. On its second pass, it's probably going to take it out. As the T-34s are also coming to view. Ostwind sees the Sturmovik. Another shot. Takes it out. Brilliant. Where's this pack? Oh god, it's got so little manpower. So little health, I mean. T-34 looks likely to die, though. Ostwind also is in a dire situation. One more shot required from that 76mm cannon. Pack 40's down. Panzerfahr survives. Second Pack 40 is in position. Cat does get a killing blow down. Will we take out this second T-34? This could be what Lyconious needed. Recruits the pack. Gets taken out regardless. Thanks to a massive max range shot there. And that is a tit for tat ebb and flow situation where both forces lose big parts of their army. He may be losing a second pack here if he's not careful. Really can't be doing with that. He's lost both of them right now and he's in the same situation he was earlier. He's up shit creek without a pack, or a paddle in this case. Whichever way you want to say it, it's not looking good. If he can recrew this pack though, it might be good. He's just Fausted that T-70. He needs another Faust to come in. Possibly about to get it off. Will he be able to decrew yet again? Yes, he will. Needs to get in there and recrew yet again. Yes, he's recrewed yet again. Where's the mortar in all this? I'm worried about the mortar. It could actually spell the end for Lyconious. Another Faust coming in against the Vet 3 T-70. That's right, Vet 3 does not matter because he's recrewed for the 4th time in one engagement. Takes it out. And that has meant that Tomakaze is temporarily down to 2 tanks. About to be up to 3 though. There you go. As the mortar makes quick work. Ostrupen, we're now up to 4 of those squads. Just going to keep him in the fight. Nice max range shot from that pack. Was able to do some great work. Oh, the pack was destroyed just before he's able to get there. That's using attack move to destroy the team weapon. Tomakaze's shown great abilities in that, which adds a lot of efficiency to his overall outputs. Classic Nominee Heroes 2 play in this game. Really has to be said. This is just a great game to behold. Don't know who's going to win either. I mean, Lyconious has held on to the bitter end, and he's now got a lot of fuel as well. I mean, he's got 160. Unfortunately, he lost that Panzerfahr. That Panzerfahr that kept him in the battle for so long is now dead. So, unfortunate there. Let's get a little bit of satellite imagery. There's the Wehrmacht army for you. And there's the Soviet army. Nice shot from space. Or a reconnaissance plane, if you will. Keep it period appropriate. This sniper's kept alive all the while. 45 kills on this hero of the Third Reich. Knight's Cross, oak sleeves, and sparkly bits, etc. for him. Congratulations.
Grenadiers reporting.
Oh, look at the amount of Ostrupen. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. He's actually up to 81 Popcat now. He needs to be a little bit careful because they're not that great. And you know what? They really can be heavily punished by one thing in particular, all this massed infantry. And that is, of course, I'm about to say it, unless we're about to hear a demo strike. No, he's not going to get demoed. It is the Stalin organ, the Katyusha rocket launcher. Will he see the demo? 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 The demo's about to go off. Not going to matter. Sturmovik's in action. Pack 40's been decrewed. T-34's back in the engagement. Sniper's still opening up 48 kills and counting. The MG was recruited. Another T-34's back in action though. This isn't looking too great. He has no anti-tank measures as we speak, except for these Fausts that are about to hit. Will he be able to get them off? Oh, he's attack grounded this AT gun yet again. This guy is an absolute fiend. Oh, when he knows he has to get the Stug now. He's been decrewed so many times, the Stug is the only option. So he's delayed getting the Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger tank out, and he's gone straight for the Sturmgeschütz. I keep hitting my mic, by the way, if you keep hearing little dinks. It isn't Dolby 5.1 surround sound and a shell. Ooh, let's keep an eye on this Katyusha. Oh god, the Katyusha! What's the Katyusha doing? Oh, straight into base with the Katyusha rockets! No kills on the first salvo, but the second salvo follows up with a nice 5-man kill. That could have been so damn dangerous. Great repositioning there from Lyconious. Keeps himself in the game. That could have been rocket artillery genocide. T-34's marauding around the battlefield. Doing decent work. This game is still anybody's, absolutely anybody's for the win. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It literally could go either way. Genuinely could. Because we just have so much late game potential from the Wehrmacht player. You have Stuka close air support at 200, well, now. You've got the Tiger still as an option. If he, well, yeah, the Tiger's still an option. But he's getting punished quite a lot. Oh, the Stug in its natural hunting ground. This is perfect territory for the Stug because it's just so open. It's able to shoot within this gigantic envelope of fire and just do some damn fine work with its great crew, if we can see any of them. Well, that's what it looks like from within the crew. If you were the hull gunner of the Stug, that's what you could see. There are certain vehicles where you can see the crew members. I know tanks aren't one of them. Obviously, open tanks are. You can actually see the Ostwind reloading, which is always pleasant to see. Great graphical animations in Company Heroes 2. It's such a beautiful game. And with my graphics card, which I bought this year, I think it's a 1080 GTX. It's just, it's so heavenly to watch. It's amazing that this game's aged so well, because when it came out in 2013, I thought it was a buggy, horrific mess, but it's aged like a fine wine from a disgusting vinegar. Interestingly, we just had the Maxim heavy machine gun out. This is, of course, not in the full balance preview, so this is all about suppressing these Ostrupen. Great idea. Let's keep an eye on the victory points as well. I mean, 268 to 244, that's pretty damn even. Katyusha's opening up yet again. Rockets go into space, and rockets come back down with a horrific fury. Furious vengeance upon you. Ezekiel 728 or something. Oh! MG's in dire straits. Stug comes and trundles into view, misses with its shot.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Oh, the Stuka comes into view, dives down. There you go, Goering's very happy with that one. Needs to get line of sight though, it's all about keeping line of sight. T-34s know they have to retreat out of there. You'll notice they've pretty much gone as far away as they can. He literally just reversed the hell out of there as well as he could do to keep his T-34 Armada intact. This will, however, allow Lyconious to get back into position. Oh, nice angle up there. Stupid, lovely to see. I would advise him that, I know he's already lost 3 packs in this game, but build another. You know? Or just wait for the Tiger. I mean, whichever. Pack or Tiger. He's got 2 choices there, in my opinion. Probably best to save the Tiger now. He knows he's going to get decrewed. And the Tiger can do so much great damage. Look at the track animations. Look at how it compensates for the weight of the vehicle. So beautiful. Oh! Ostwind, great kill on a Vet 3 conscript. That thing's got 6 kills now, but it's killed many a Sturmovik. Ostrupen. Get the Faust in against no damage. T-34 doesn't do any more work. Tried to time it with this Stug, and the Stug was not able to get any shots in before it. Shame there, shame.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
God, they're facing an Armada. There we go, we've got 2 abilities pulled in. That's the Sturmovik and the Katyusha. And the T-34s, they're all coming in against this eastern position of the Wehrmacht. Elsewhere, the Ostrupen and the Sniper. Sniper, by the way, 57 kills. T-34s coming in to finish off this MG. Will they be able to do it? Highly probable. There you go, MG down. How many's he lost now? He's been about 4. And Ostrupen down there as well. So 2 wipes from this big push. And to be honest, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I don't know why he's put in the relief infantry. I suppose it's free manpower. Because he needs to actually save for 640 now. There's no doubt in my mind that to win this game, he needs the Tiger. Vet 3 combat engineer. Vet 3 sniper, 59 kills, nearly celebrating its 60th kill. And the T-34s are pissed off. Nice damaged engine there, just nothing to follow up. Stug with no kills as of yet. It has landed a lot of shots, so it's nearly hit Veterancy 1, which is of course target weak point, the ever fatal and powerful target weak point. It's been the ruin of many a tank. 120 mil on 17 kills. Damn fine weapon of this war. Maxims have been rather useless in my opinion. Ha! Nobody's ever heard that one before recently, but they have. I would have expected them to actually offer a bit more utility in keeping the victory points. Because somehow Lyconious still has more than his opponent. And possibly another destroyed Ostroup there. No, not in truth. Got the snipers in dire straits here. Stug, you've got to start doing some serious work now. So close to Veterancy 1, not quite there yet. So close to 640 manpower as well. 590 and counting. He knows he has to retreat from the situation. And that's what I've seen this game. These guys know when to retreat. Or try to retreat at least. And they've just played a great game, both of them. And it's made for a fantastic match so far. It could go either way. Maxim's repositioning over to the west side. Try and keep those victory points in his favour. Knows he has to do that. This Ostroup has a look inside the house, doesn't see anybody, keeps driving. Where's the Katyusha firing? Oh, he was hearing the repairing. Oh no, he's gone straight for the centre of the base. These are bunched up squads. Oh, oh, that was a big shot. That was a squad wipe. Forward with another. Oh my lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. 3 squad wipes, 1 barrage. Sounds like a filthy video from the bad times on the internet. Oh dear God. That was horrible. I feel like I've seen something horrible. I think I got post-traumatic stress disorder. And this Tiger has got some serious catching up to do for Lyconious now. I mean, the good news is at least is it was mostly Ostroup, but there may have been a Grenadier thrown in there as well. I'm not sure. I have to watch the slow motion camera replay. T-34 finishing off that Ostroup, and that's 4 squad wipes in the past 2 minutes. Not great. This Tiger, the entire Third Reich rests upon his shoulders. He's got a lot of work to do. T-34's pondering. Could finish off the sniper! Oh God, it's going so badly for Lyconious. That sniper never did anything. He only killed 65 Russians. Surely, I suppose he's been saved from the Nuremberg rallies, trials now. Won't have to stand for war crimes after the mass executions he was part of. I mean, it's not looking great, is it, for Lyconious? I mean, not looking too good at all. It just feels like Tomakaze has never relented, really. I think Lyconious has showed us great preservation skills. But that said, I mean, he has 3 tanks right now. He has the Panzer, Kampfwagen 6, and he stopped saying that. He has the Tiger, he has the Stug, and of course, the Ostwind. Ostwind could be going down, however. Needs to get behind the tree line. Does get there. Stug not penetrating the T-34. That's not great. Tiger's marauding. Oh, nice target weak point. Disables it and takes it out. First kill for the Stug finally. Hooray!
Has been lost in the defense of the Rodina.
Tiger with 4 kills already. I mean, Lyconious again showing great resiliency.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
He's lost so much. Look at all the blood, the craters, the burnt remnants of vehicles. But he still keeps fighting, and it's just great preservation skills in my opinion. And the expendability of the Untermensch Ostroup. These views are not representative of AECO. It is definitely parody. T-34 coming through the east. Veterancy 2 on each tank. Stug traverses its entire body there. Nice crash landing from the Sturmovik. Not great survivability for Sturmovix this round. Did see a demo wipe there earlier on. Probably an Ostrican. Had so many of them die this game. We'll have to check that out, to be honest. See how many Ostrican we've had die. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Hang on. Relic shuffle time. Wow. 8 lost. That's a lot. and we've already got 5 on the battlefield. So in total, he's had 13 and lost 8. Not great.
We are losing a sector.
Come on, Tiger. You need to get into the battle. So many. There's 2 AT guns though that are constant forward in Lyconious' side, considering one of them was originally his. Again, Ostrupen probably going down. The big onslaught is coming from these T-34s, and they've got support. This is deep battle. It's all coming in. Tiger's outgunned and outmatched. Gonna have to retreat. Skirmishes comes into view. Needs to get a Faust off. He needs to get a shot in first. There's the shot. Where's the Faust? Oh, he didn't get it off. And he's penned in and penned back at the moment. He's also losing the map to these conscripts. Not looking too great. I'm considering he may have to call GG now. Will he? Will he though? T-34s rear their ugly heads around the tree line. Possibly coming in. No, they think better of it. And they're just saying to him, you are in your base sector. Retreat, you fascist scum. Oh, and here comes the Katyusha to put the nail in the coffin. Takes out the med bunker. Doesn't destroy the remnants of his army, but adds insult to injury regardless. And he is absolutely penned back at the moment. And it's these AT guns that have been the difference maker. I just do feel like Lyconious was not able to keep his alive, and Tomakaze was able to. And it's just great play from him, in my opinion. This Battle of the Yanks, I believe on Yank, has possibly played a little bit better, but it's not over quite yet. A little bit of fireworks possibly yet to come. Or is it? I mean, we just don't know, do we? Is it over? Will it ever be over? Tiger's putting some great shots in. Stug is still alive. Ostrupen's now flanking. Oh my god, this is the comeback of the ages. Needs to take out these AT guns. Needs to take out the second AT gun. We just took out another vehicle. Yes, the T-34 did just go down. Katyusha now gets taken out. Lyconious on the rampage here. What a comeback. This is awesome. He's now recrewed the ZIS. T-34 could be going down. Tiger with a fantastic shot in. Oh, what a battle. What a battle when you think it's over. It's never over. They're locked in an eternal war. Shock troops coming on the field. Yet again with the Sturmovix. The Ostvin's now out. Lyconious is forced to surrender as he gets taken out yet again by that sick mortar. And I did feel like it was over, and it is over. I mean, he's lost so much. I believe that if this was a tournament game, I think he'd continue to fight, in my opinion. But you've just got to see that he's lost. He's lost his grenadiers now. He's got no veterancy to speak of. He did just, by the way, I think what the nail in the coffin was. That's right. It's this support weapon getting killed yet again. I mean, just look at that. That's the ZIS. There we go. That's what it was. It was the ZIS gun. Got taken out by the mortar, and that made him GG. So it was a rage quit thanks to ZIS gun getting taken out yet again. And I think he's within his rights to do that. He's now lost 5 AT guns. And what a shot that is. That's awesome. Oops, sorry. My bad camera work. Let's get back on that one. I just think that's amazing. It's a shame about that. I might Photoshop that out. That is just awesome. Get a bit of that red smoke in. That's just epic, isn't it? Oh. I think that's the perfect angle there. Print screen that. Oh, actually, hang on. Just need to very quickly... I've got lock mouse on, sorry. By the way, this is serving as a spoiler screen. That's why I don't sign off very quickly anymore. Serves as a spoiler screen. So there we go. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is now the spoiler screen portion of the video. I'm going to leave it running for you. I'm going to take my mic off. You'll just be able to listen to the excellent plane noise. There you go. So thank you for watching.